What a hell of a day have I had. I am officially an open water certified scuba diver. But man, it was a hell of a ride to get there, and man, it's a funny story, so I thought I would share it with y'all. Today was the checkout dives for my open water scuba certification, and I had everything ready in the car. I had my mask, fins, snorkels, weight belts. I had my dive computer, which is over here, Oceanic Geo 2. I had my mask defogger. I had a cooler that was going to be filled with water and Gatorade, so we'd be fine because we were doing 5 dives today. I'm still compressed. That's why I don't have a nice beer in my hand. I've still got another hour before I'm uncompressed and I can relax from this day. I had all the stuff ready, but the only thing I didn't have was ice for the cooler. No big deal. I'm going to head down to my local convenience store, get a bag of ice. So it's early in the morning. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Our dives, we're going to start at 8, and the place is quite a drive, so I had to get up at that time. And I headed down to the local convenience store, and I got a bag of ice. And I paid for my bag of ice, and I leave with the bag of ice and my wallet in hand because I'm wearing my swim shorts, so I don't have pockets big enough to carry my wallet. And then I walk out to the car, and I set the wallet on the hood, or excuse me, on the roof, and I open the bag of ice and I pour it in the cooler. And I hear what sounds like what I can only describe as some sort of demonic baby. It actually sounded like a baby that had one of those stoma things, like, "Oh my God, I smoked too much cigarettes, and now my lungs are coming out of my neck." It sounded like a baby that had the. But I couldn't quite fathom what was going on. But it really, I don't know. This baby freaked me out. So that was the first interesting thing. So I finished pouring the ice in the cooler, and I get rid of the bag, and I shut the cooler, and I get in the car, and I drive off with my wallet still on the hood or the roof of the car. And I realize, hey, where's my wallet? About a couple miles later. And I freak the fuck out because I've got everything in that wallet. So I head quickly back to the convenience store and ask them if they found it, and of course, nobody found it. So now I'm on my driver's license, my concealed carry permit, my lifeguard certifications, pictures, and a whole bunch of money. Well, not really a whole bunch of money, about 40 bucks. So I'm like, oh my fucking God, what a way to start this day of all days. But I don't have time to mess around. I had to grab some emergency cash and head up because I needed some cash to get into the lake because the checkout dives were about to start. So I finally make it to the lake on time, and we start our dives. And my dive buddies one of them was having a little trouble, one of them wasn't too bad, and I was doing great. I never had any problem with any of it. And we get a couple dives in, and then on the third dive, I guess that my Spyderco Pacific Salt that I had clipped to my BC thought it would be a good idea to fall off down into the oblivion of the lake. So there goes my Spyderco Pacific Salt, never to be seen again. Yeah, so that's 2 great things that have happened. And then we get to the end of the 4th dive, and we still have some air left in our cylinder, so we decide to go one more dive, and this time the instructor takes us into the really cold waters, the thermocline, and it was freaking cold down there. We went down there because we wanted to bleed off the cylinders, and we hit that cold water. It was cold as hell. I had a 5mm wetsuit on, and my body was alright, but my face was fucking colder than shit. But we finish it off. We had a good time. We come back up. I get a phone call. Some good Samaritan has found my wallet and returned it. Well, not a good Samaritan, an okay Samaritan, because apparently the Samaritan decided to keep the money as a return fee. So I'm out all that money, but at least I got all my stuff back. Card-wise, I have my license back, and I have my concealed carry permit back, and all that stuff. But I'm still out with the dive knife. But then we're all done, so we finally get my certification. So I'm now an official certified open water scuba diver, and all it cost me was $40 and a Spyderco Pacific Salt. Yeah, what a crazy, crazy day that was. It went from good, gonna be the checkout dives, to really bad, I lost my wallet, to really, really bad, I lost my wallet and my Pacific Salt, to just kind of bad when I realized that somebody returned the wallet, to kind of more bad because they took all the money out of it, to good because now I'm a certified scuba diver. here we are today. So I guess we ended up with an okay, but man, what a hell of a day. I guess that'll be. Oh, and the instructor spelled my name wrong on the card, so I guess we're kind of like a -1. But that is one hell of a way to get your certification, man. So all in all, the whole class it ended up being a 4-week class, and we had the checkout dives. We got it out. We got them all in one day. Usually does it over 2 days, but we got them all in one day, and certainly have something to remember by. Now I got to go buy another Spyderco. I know that always sucks, but it's going to be hard to do now that somebody decided to take my money. Yeah, but that's about normal for New York. They're a bunch of thieves here. I'm surprised they even returned the wallet, but then again, they don't really have much use for it anyway. So yeah, I thought I would share this painful story with you. And just remember, kids, if you're gonna put ice in a cooler in the back of your truck, don't leave your wallet on the roof. Okay, keep that in mind, and gonna get back out there to diving. Take it easy, guys.